This last week, history was made in Cardano with our first Cardano native asset being listed or getting about to be listed on the roadmap for a major tier 1 exchange. And what is that? That is SNEK. We can see it right here. SNEK has been added to the Kraken roadmap. And so you can see it right here. SNEK is actually right here, and it is listing of a new token on previously integrated blockchain. This is the list of tokens to come or that will be coming here. We have SNEK on Kraken, and this is just lighting up news on Cardano. This is one of the most bullish things that we could possibly have in the Cardano ecosystem because this is a truly community monumental effort. Now, the creators of SNEK have had a lot of part in getting this meme coin onto tier 1 exchanges, and I think that this tier 1 exchange listing for SNEK, which will be coming very, very soon, is actually monumental for the Cardano space. This is the first time a Cardano native asset has been listed on a tier 1 exchange, and I think it does two things. First, I think it allows for SNEK to be listed on other tier 1 exchanges. Kraken, Binance, Coinbase, these are all much easier to get. It's easier to get a Binance listing and a Coinbase listing and a Gemini listing after you're on Kraken, or if you're on Binance, it's easier to get on Coinbase because there's proof in the pudding. Somehow, this is worth it to Kraken to draw in Cardano users, to draw in people who want to use SNEK. There's volume there. And so this allows for SNEK to become broader within the tier 1 SEX industry. Okay, the centralized exchange industry. Now, the second big thing that this does, in my opinion, some people aren't going to agree, but the second big thing that this does is it allows Cardano native assets to be listed on tier 1 exchanges much, much easier. Not because the infrastructure is hard, not because, there's no volume or all this stuff. Those, certain assets might not have enough volume. But what one token does allows other tokens to have a much easier path with less resistance. We can compare this to that whole 4-minute mile thing. Remember back in like the late 1900s, everyone was like, it's impossible to run a 4-minute mile until that one guy did. And now everybody runs 4-minute miles when you're at the Olympic level. This is the same kind of concept. SNEK has broken down the door. Cardano native assets are on tier 1 exchanges now. That means that it's much easier to get IAG listed, LenFi listed, World Mobile Token, right? Liquid, MinSwap, all of these other really big Cardano native asset tokens, that this whole process of getting on a tier 1 exchange becomes 10 times easier for them now that the door has been broken down. And I've talked about this in another video, but when you have tokens getting listed on tier 1 exchanges, it is very, very bullish in the short term. Now, long term, you're opened up to a myriad more of volume opportunities. More people are going to invest in SNEK. More people are going to trade it. More people are going to learn about Cardano. So the downstream effects of this are absolutely massive for the Cardano ecosystem. But also you can see right here, there's something called the Binance effect or the Coinbase effect. It's probably not as prevalent as the Kraken effect, but this is going to lead us into Binance and Coinbase. You can see 80% of tokens listed on Binance or Coinbase rose more than 10%, nearly half surged by 50%, 30% or more doubled. All right, so we have a big opportunity here for SNEK to bring in a lot of volume, a lot of gains, and you can just see where it is today. Just this past week alone, SNEK has put in a 26% gain against ADA. So it's very, very massive for Cardano. And if we keep having this happen in the Cardano ecosystem, Cardano native assets and the Cardano blockchain will benefit greatly. Now, this isn't just amazing for SNEK, though. I said SNEK is getting listed on Kraken, but there are a lot of other undervalued Cardano native assets that could become very valuable if they also get listed on tier 1 exchanges, or even if they don't, they can still run against ADA pretty hard, and you can make quite a bit of money. So I want to show some of those in this video today. Like if you heard about SNEK, or if you're excited about SNEK is now a $500 million market cap. Okay, that's pretty large, right? So the returns on SNEK might be lower than some of the other Cardano native assets because of that size. If you're interested in more gains, what other projects on Cardano can you look at? Well, here on Cardano, we have all of these assets. If I were you, come filter by market cap. You can see all the tokens in the Cardano ecosystem, and just some of them that have my interest are right here. So the first couple that I think people should be looking at for very undervalued assets is NVL or Titan, if you like Titan. But you can see NVL for the product it's shipping, the aggregated node DPIN play, it is coming into this lower accumulation phase against ADA. In my opinion, this is a great buying opportunity for NVL. It's currently sitting at about $20 million market cap, a lot of the tokens in circulating supply. And, in my opinion, this chart is primed for a nice accumulation phase before it rises against ADA later in this cycle, maybe in Q2 or something like that. LenFi and LQ, those are two great tokens you can look at if you like lending protocols. I personally like LenFi. LenFi is one of my favorites. And, I'm really shocked with LenFi and some other tokens that they're breaking below these moving averages again. Now, I don't think that this is bad. I think it's okay because we still have very consistent support levels on LenFi here. Down here at about this 0.8 ADA level, right? You see a support here. You see support here. This is multi-year support and that we have tagged it back here. And now today we could be rolling back down into it again. I don't think we necessarily go all the way back down to this lower low. I think LenFi will hit a low and then pop back above these moving averages pretty quickly. We'd like to see this orange 20-week moving average get above this blue 50-week moving average. And I think LenFi, especially as it comes out with this V3 release, is going to be a very prime opportunity to make some really good money against ADA in the Cardano native asset scene. And so I will probably be buying some more of this in the coming week. But LenFi and its brother, LQ, let's get LQ on here. LQ also doing the same thing, printing some gains and is very undervalued against ADA. Now, LQ went through a very tough couple years of releasing liquidity. But you can see today, 20 million out of 21 million LQ are in full circulation. The market, the retail now has time to price this asset correctly, okay? And you can see LQ riding the moving averages. Yeah, it might come down a little bit. Who in the world cares? LQ is probably going to be primed for some massive gains in Cardano. Although I'm a LenFi boy. I like LenFi, maybe like LQ. Both assets are going to do great. Now, we also have some DEX tokens in Cardano that are really interesting to look at. I think Hunt is a very interesting token as a DEX aggregator. I think the Hunt protocol, the DEX Hunter protocol, is going to be making quite a bit of money in fees on their platform. They have a lot of transaction volume, and I like investing in Hunt because it's the only way I trade on Cardano now. Very rarely do I go to a DEX like MinSwap or ViFi. Even though I do like those DEXs, the seamless experience of a DEX aggregator is one of the benefits Cardano does have. So for me, on DEX Hunter, I think, this is a great spot to start accumulating some more. DEX Hunter's been around, for a little over a year, maybe a year and a half now. And you can see we have this multi-month support right here. DEX Hunter, or the Hunt token, has never really gone below this. So in my opinion, this is a great point to buy some Hunt. Could it go lower? Possibly. Maybe it comes down here to the 0.19 area or the 0.2 area, drops a couple points against ADA. But you can see, again, 79 million out of 100 million circulating supply. Nobody's dumping these tokens as far as like a developer or a team or anything crazy like that. This is a good risk reward opportunity in my position if you want a good DEX token on Cardano. Now, if you want another DEX style token, you can come in here and look at MinSwap. MinSwap is a little bit of a different scenario. If we look at the circulating supply, it only has 1 billion released out of 3 billion. So about a 50% release in total supply out there currently. MinSwap has been around a very, very long time though. You want to go logarithmic on this chart just to see things. You can see Min has been around since very early 2022, right after that Shelly smart contract era on Cardano, or the Alonzo hard fork era. And so we have this MinSwap chart coming down. You can see it's popping up a little bit, but overall, because of that circulating supply and making rewards, I don't expect the token price to jump up significantly super quickly. It might come back up here, in my opinion, to this 0.25 ADA level, but MinSwap is just going to keep growing in market cap as it releases more tokens. The real strategy with MinSwap is you got to get into the farming and the yield system and earn some more Min as they release the supply over time. So this is another good DEX token to look at if you are interested in DEXs on Cardano. Now, what about emerging assets? I know we talked about DEXs, lending protocols. You got meme coins like SNEK. Obviously, SNEK is going to do great. Let's see here. Yeah, this is the SNEK chart over the last year or so, a year and a half maybe. It is just consistently moving upwards. This past week was really good. I expect maybe a little pullback, right? We can take it out of logarithmic. Maybe a little pullback, but definitely continued higher with that Kraken volume and the Kraken listing. I think that'll be very good on the day SNEK gets listed on Kraken. What about some other meme coins? I mean, You can pick whatever meme coin you like. I think the Chad community is a pretty fun one to look at. There's a ton of meme coins on Cardano though, but Chad, I mean, with all these meme coins, I don't really buy meme coins, but it's all just about finding good entries and exits and what the community has. So some other good meme coins. There's a lot of good meme coins to look at on Cardano. Maybe Chad will come down here and find some support. I don't know. It's dropping a lot right now. So I'd be careful with meme coins. But then another meme coin to look at if you like SNEK. The last big area I think people should be looking at is these emerging projects. Some of the emerging projects I'm talking about are Bodega, Strike, Dedi, all these new kind of computing, computer deep-in chip things, AI things. We have gambling markets or prediction markets. We have, longing and shorting and Strike and all that. And so here is Dedi. Dedi has interested me for quite a while, and it's been coming down, and I'm trying to figure out, did it bottom here? Is it bottoming here? Wherever Dedi bottoms, you can see we have this very lowest low it put in over here, and it's kind of touching that right now. So the big thing I'm watching is this the bottom on Dedi? If so, I might take 1,000 ADA and toss it in here just because it's a 3 million market cap token. Not very good supply to total supply. I need to do more research on Dedi myself. I don't even know how often tokens are coming out and stuff. I just don't remember. So if you're interested in very, very low cap Cardano tokens, I would look at Dedi. This might be a good possibility for a good time to buy some, given how fast supply will be releasing. Alongside Dedi, I just made a video about Bodega a couple weeks ago, and I said, in my opinion, Bodega is going to come down like all new tokens do. It has come down quite nicely. And if you're interested in prediction and gambling markets on Cardano, you might be interested in Bodega around these levels. Does it come back and hit the very bottom? Does it stay around the 786? I'm not really sure. You could probably watch this on a much larger time frame and kind of see what's going on. But this asset itself is only $3 million as well. You can see $3 million market cap, 20 million of the circulating supply, 20 million Bodega out of 25 million are released. So the supply is out there, right? It's just, does the project get going? Do people want to gamble their ADA? These are all questions you got to ask yourself as a new investor. But overall, I think a lot of Cardano native assets are undervalued. Cardano was undervalued for a very, very long time against a lot of other altcoins in crypto in 2023 and 2024. And we are seeing Cardano make that comeback. I think Cardano is in a very good accumulation spot before jumping up to $3-ish. And so a lot of these Cardano native assets are going to be hovering in accumulation phases as well. And I think as Cardano sits around this dollar level, maybe people fade in and fade out of these things, but a lot of these Cardano native assets will probably jump against ADA in a couple months, maybe February, March, April, something like that. I think there's a lot of opportunity for major growth in here, although you are taking quite a bit of risk. But basically what I want to say in this video is, one, congratulations to SNEK, the SNEK community, the SNEK founders, and just everyone doing great things to get SNEK listed. This does a lot of good things for Cardano native assets. SNEK could be listed on a bunch of other tier 1 exchanges. Cardano native assets can now have an easier time getting listed because people see that one exchange is listing it. Okay, maybe we can list it as well. And then SNEK is listed. Okay, maybe we can list IAG. Maybe we can list WMT. Maybe we can list LQ and LenFi, right? All of these other questions start popping up. This brings people into Cardano, lets them see how awesome the Cardano community is, because Cardano truly is one of my favorite blockchains ever. And I think it's doing a lot of really good things this year. And I want to make another video on all of the bullish things I hear coming out, right? Like Charles is doing this. Cardano has NASA smart contracts on the Cardano blockchain. So many things are happening. It's insane. And I think 2025 is going to be a good year. If you like what SNEK is doing, I highly suggest you to look at other Cardano native assets that could have the same thing happen to them. That's the video. Congratulations to SNEK. Congratulations to Cardano and Cardano native asset holders, and all of you who watch these videos and help Cardano every single day, whether you know it or not. All right. We love it all. We love SNEK. We love the community. I don't personally hold SNEK. You don't have to hold meme coins to be a supporter, but I still support the movement and I appreciate everything that they're doing. All right. That's the video. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you're still watching, please like, subscribe, drop a comment down below if you're team SNEK or whatever meme coin you like on Cardano, and we'll definitely see you in the next one.